What? Why is Katy Perry here? Is it a woman's world or what? Okay, hey there, I'm finally back in Bangalore for the first time in 5 years. The last time I came here was in Feb of 2020. I'm excited to be back. I'm gonna spend a whole week here and let's hope it's gonna be a fun time. Just got my luggage, waiting for the driver to come and pick me up. So this is my 5th official time in Bangalore and I've been seeing this city since 2016. 2016 was the first time ever I landed somewhere in Asia other than Russia. And India was the first country in this part of the world that I've explored and got to know personally up close. So it holds definitely a special place in my heart and I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a great week here. That is the flag of Karnataka. These posters are my favorite, they're everywhere. Okay, day 2 for me in Bangalore. I'm going to the metro station and probably going to Church Street. I want to go through all of the second-hand bookstores. The weather is lovely. The weather has been amazing. It's so much better than Bangkok. Because I'm not even sweating at all here. And yeah, it feels so good to be back. Okay, here's the train. Off we go. Okay, so we are in Church Street, one of my favorite places here. And also a place where Ed Sheeran recently infamously performed and was chased away by the police. And there's also a bunch of secondhand bookstores here, so that's what I'm after today. Otherwise, it's also a nice place to hang out. Like sometimes you can see street musicians here, nice cafes, all of that. So I have a lot of fond memories of this place. I come here all the time. There's a lot of you can find some street art here and there, some art shops as well. Yeah, so the walls of the street are painted by street artists mostly. Look at these guys. Hope it doesn't hit me in the head. I'm right behind them. Ooh, I hope it doesn't hit me in the head. Another thing I've heard is people complaining about Bangalore not being green enough, but to be very honest, I'm just seeing a lot of greenery everywhere and I did not, to be honest, I did not even expect to see this green. My impression, well, I've only seen Indira Nagar so far and MG Road now, 2 places in Bangalore. But there's plenty of trees and I feel like it's a lot greener than Bangkok. Of course, locals might have a different impression. My local friends all say that it's not as green as it used to be and it's not very green in general as a big city would be. Still, my impression is very positive. And also, it's a lot cleaner than I remember it to be. I don't know, as people say there's still trash here and there in the streets, but I don't see that much altogether, to be honest. Well, again, we'll see how my impression will change in the following days, but so far... Okay, so I came for a coffee to this place called Mateo Cafe, and I used to come here a lot, almost 10 years ago when I was working here, so it's cute. This road is called Brigade Road. A bunch of shops here. Used to be a lot of sketchy people with scams as well. And don't see them right now. Either it's not the right time of the day or they're just gone. Also possible. Okay, this is the civil court building. I don't think I've ever been here. Never walked past. I think, to be very, very honest now, comparing living in China, in India, and in Thailand, I feel like here, similarly to China, people stare at me a little more because maybe I'm a little more, so to say, exotic looking. Not sure, but I see the stares on myself. To be very honest, when I was coming here, I was not expecting for it to be this green. About 10 years ago, when I was living here, there was an article published that claimed for Bangalore to become uninhabitable by 2025. And yet it's still here, thriving. There's so many people, and it's honestly, I mean, for a city, it's quite green. My impression, again, I might be wrong. I haven't been to every single corner of the place so far. But everywhere I go, there's like trees. Every few meters, there is a tree growing. And there's not as much trash as there used to be very honest and fair. So I've just walked from MG Road to Trinity, the next metro station. It was a lovely walk, and I think I never took that route before, so something new. And now I'm going to Indira Nagar, 2 metro stations. Indira Nagar is lovely, a very green place. 10:30 a.m., another sunny day in India, and we're going to this new art and photography museum today, and also to Cubbon Park. Cubbon Park is a place I've been to many times before, but not in the recent past, so I'm excited to revisit. And then we're also probably going to take some pictures with Vidhana Sudha, which is like the central government building here in Bangalore. Seems like Rameshwaram is the new heat spot here, especially for dosa, this kind of thing. It's always packed, no matter what time of the day and whatnot. So, yeah. Alright, so here's the Museum of Art and Photography. Okay, we're in Cubbon Park now. Basically, you can't go inside, you can only see from the outside, but this is what we're here for. Good morning, it's another beautiful day in Bangalore. I just arrived at the Chickpete station and I'm walking to the Bangalore Fort. It's an 18th century fort. Originally started in 16th century but rebuilt in 18th century, and the remains of the fort can be found here. It's a nice place, I've been to a couple of times. Very small, but interesting to see, to reconnect with some part of the local history, I guess. So I'm walking through the market right now. It's also a whole scene of its own. Okay, I'm moving towards the direction of the Bangalore Fort, but something is happening on literally every single corner of this place. Now, crossing the road is another interesting challenge. Okay, making it through, success almost. And here what you see is of course a little less glamorous, a little less picturesque, Instagram friendly, but it's also a little more real, bustling, lively, colorful. Oh, and here is the fort. This is what we're here for. I have been to the Bangalore Fort like at least 2 times before. Yeah. Oh, here's the entrance. So, where is the sign? Right here, Bangalore Fort. Okay, so here we are inside. So yeah, in the 18th century there was this Tipu Sultan that was residing here, and this was like a stronghold in one of the wars I think he had against the British. And it's also such a huge contrast to what's going on the outside of the fort, right? Not a soul inside. Okay, I think there's not much left for me to do here, so I'm gonna head to the Tipu Summer Palace, which is 10 minutes walking distance from here, something like that, very close. Thanks to Bangalore Fort for having me once again after all these years, and I'll see you next time. So most of the fort is actually not available to see. You can just see a very small part open to the public. The rest is gated. Contrary to what I saw online, this one was completely free, and we are on the way to our next destination, Tipu Summer Palace. So this huge area around me is called Krishna Rajendra Market, or KR Market. Not a lot of foreigners here, so once again I feel like quite a lot of people are staring at me in surprise. It doesn't always feel, to be very honest, very friendly, but then once I smile at them, normally they smile back, so it's not hostile either. It's just more like confusion and surprise, because I think I'm the only foreigner in here right now. Okay, we're almost there. Krishna Rajendra Market, look at the temple. I've been to that one before, and just across the street over there, behind those trees, is the palace. Here we are, Tipu Sultan's palace. It's actually his summer palace, because Tipu Sultan's main palace is in a city called Mysore. Okay, I've made it to the summer palace, so it seems like they only accept online payments right now, and it took me a while to figure out how to pay mine, but it's better to get your ticket in advance if you're planning to come here. But I got mine, so I'm in, and it's good to see this place again. Last time I've been here was probably in 2017, 2018. So the palace is dated at the end of the 18th century. This place was commenced in 1781 and finished in 1791. So Tipu Sultan would spend his summer in here. Those are the two motorbikes that Tipu Sultan used to have. He would ride around famously around Bangalore on them. I'm back in Indira Nagar, and I was very thirsty, so I got myself a coconut. Very good. Good morning, world. It's another beautiful day in Bangalore. I don't have a lot planned for today, so we will see. 1,000 years ago, I used to live on this street. I'm gonna walk past the building where I used to stay, where my Indian story began, and the most significant part of it took place. So, historical places, huh? Look at that, Vittelville is still here. So I'm in this area called Richmond Town, going to walk around a bit. I've been sunburned a little bit. You can see my face is all red. So here somehow I've stumbled upon an Indian Christian cemetery. Do not let your hearts be troubled, believe in God. So I've just seen that there's this place called Sir Mirza Ismail's tomb. It's a museum, it's marked as a museum on the map. I think it's a Muslim area. So I'm just trying to explore, see if I can see anything here. No, the tomb I saw on the map is nowhere to be seen. Okay, it's 1:30 a.m. I've just reached the Kempegowda International Airport, Terminal 2. I've never been to this terminal before, like I said, and it looks gorgeous. I didn't expect. I just hope there's a Starbucks here somewhere, because I'll need a coffee. Well, even though it's 4:20 a.m. right now, it's a sleepless night for me, and I'm boarding in about 20-30 minutes. It was a lovely trip. I was very happy to reconnect with India, to see my friends here and see this country again after all these years. And yeah, that's it. Back to Bangkok and back to the normal life.